About 40 years ago, my wife and I were antiquing, and in one shop we found a box of 18th century books. We were just fascinated. We thought if we were that excited by the purchase, then the general public would also share our excitement. And that's pretty much how we started. We make an attempt to introduce the general public to the world of rare books and autographs. And the typical reaction that someone has when they come into one of our galleries is, "I've never been in a place like this before." What distinguishes our galleries and our company is our expertise, the fact that we guarantee everything that we sell, and that we handle the highest quality books and the most important books. We have 7 or 8 people that do nothing but research books as they come in. We've built the finest staff in the world. Our goal is to build collections for people over a period of years. And we have many, many people who have been collecting with us for 10 and 20 and 30 years. Part of what they're doing is preserving history for future generations. And that's part of what we do at Bauman Rare Books.
If you love history, you know the importance of preserving it. When you collect, you're joining the ranks of people like J.P. Morgan, George III, Catherine the Great, and these are the ranks of people who consider it important to preserve knowledge. That's what we do. We bring rare books to the public. We want to make them accessible for everyone. You're welcome to handle these first editions. We're not a white glove type of place. And when you're handling them, touching them, they connect you to the past. There's a real connection there between you and the people who wrote them. It is so important that you're working with someone who knows the points of a book, who knows the publication history, and that way, even if you're a beginner, you don't have to feel intimidated. You have someone to answer questions for you, and Bauman will be with you every step of the way as you're building your collection. We develop relationships with our clients so that they come to us with questions and we help guide them in the ways that will best build up a collection. There are a lot of different subject areas that you can collect in. There's Americana, or modern literature, children's literature, history, or you can collect all of the books by a certain author. In the end, it's about finding the best copy you can afford of the books you love. For every person, there's a book waiting for them, and each book has its own history that will transform you.
Rare books can seem intimidating, especially to people coming to it for the first time, but what we really work to communicate is that it can be fun. Whatever your interests are, whatever your passions are, whatever your professional background, there have been books written on the subjects that might be of interest to you. So whatever your interests are, it's possible to put together a meaningful and important collection of first editions of books in that field. Everybody has a book that made a deep impression on them or possibly changed their life. And that's always a great starting place. Bauman Rare Books offers many advantages to the collector, whether you're a beginner or an advanced collector. We have, bar none, the best selection. We have offices in Philadelphia, where much of our cataloging takes place, and showroom galleries in New York City and in Las Vegas. We publish about a dozen catalogs per year and send out periodic email newsletters to subscribers. The single most comprehensive listing of our selection is on our website. There you can look at full, complete descriptions of virtually all of our books. Often there are multiple photographs per book. You can ask questions of our booksellers through the website, and you can order directly through it as well. Practically any time of day or night, if you have a question about books, you can talk to somebody. Every book has a story behind it, the story of how it was written, how it came to be published, who might have owned it, and that's something that we try to bring to life and communicate to people. We tell stories and try to make it interesting and try to make it fun for people, make it an enjoyable experience.